Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today we are taking a look at a brand new scam shamelessly brought to you by the same scammers of Slothana, right? So this scam is called Sealana. At this stage we can even start to predict other scams that are upcoming because it seems like they love the animal starting with the letter S. They started it off with sloth, right? And now we are seal. So maybe the next one is going to be Snakelana, right? Or maybe Snailana, who knows, right? So most definitely these are the same scammers, right, who have been on a rampage, on a scam rampage for years, right? They've got Dodgeverse as well, right? So this is another scam that is about to launch, right? And they also are behind Green Bitcoin ETF, Scotty the AI, right? And plenty of other scams that we have covered on the channel. So what are some of the things that we need to know about this, right? So one of the things that we need to know is, of course, the price, right? So currently one SOL is equal to 6,900 SEAL, right? So if you, for those who have bought, right, for one SOL, you will get 6,900 SEAL. And by the way, the scam is only in the pre-sale. That's where the scam is. After the pre-sale, you can buy your tokens, right? The project can go viral, right? The meme can go viral or whatever. But if you buy in the pre-sale, according to multiple scams that these guys have run in the past, or rather the scam lords have run in the past, because remember, the scam lords will always make their money. Whether the token becomes viral, it goes to Binance, right, or it doesn't, they always make their money. But for you to make money, if you are in the pre-sale, right, chances are you have to be part of the 80% that they decide you receive your airdrop, right? We've seen this with Slothana, right? Fortunately for Slothana, you can check the video that I'm going to pin at the end of this video. There was someone who got scammed 203 Solana, right? And he actually did manage to share his signature with us, and we exposed it, and we were actually had committed to covering each and every whale that invested in the pre-sale and cover the video if they would provide their signature. And then soon after that, we did see that with Slothana, they went ahead and apologized, and they airdropped tokens for the big whales, right? So of course the price is currently still down, right? For Slothana, we can currently see it's at 2078. We know that the smallest, or rather the lowest price of the pre-sale for Slothana was 0.012. That's the lowest, right? And it went all the way up to 0.02, right? So be extremely careful, guys. Currently for Sealana, all we have to do for this one is we need to actually just divide the current price point, which is around 150, right? Because currently the price of Solana is around the 150 range. So what we need to do there is just 150, right? So that's 150 divided by 6,900 SEAL, and that will give us around 0.021, right? 0.021, around this price range. So we can say around the price range of 0.022 at the time of recording this video, right? This is the price. So let me just expand this, right, for reference purposes. I think it's important, right? So I'm just going to expand this, right, and boldify it, make it bold, right? So that's the current price point. So if you buy around this price point of 150 SOL, you get 6,900 SEAL, right, at the price of 0.021, right? So currently the price of Sealana is going to be married to the price of Solana up until the token is actually launched, right? At the time the token is launched, that's when the umbilical cord of the price being linked to Solana is broken, and they need to have an independent price point. right, outside of Sol, because now you have to send one Sol, right, to get 6,900. So for me, right, this is not financial advice, but I wouldn't advise anyone to buy in the pre-sale. If you're interested in to buy, at least buy after the pre-sale. Look at what happened with Slothana. The price went way below 50% of the price of the pre-sale. So if you want to buy, you can buy after the pre-sale, and this token can go viral, right? It can go viral. There's nothing absolutely that might not stop it from going viral, but buying in the pre-sale is extremely risky. This is one of the reasons why just I encourage people to log everything that happens with these pre-sales before you buy, right? So down there in the description, right, there's an affiliate link of the Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook, right? It will allow you to log pre-sales before you even buy, right? There are multiple people who have been scammed with these pre-sales. Now imagine if you were logging this before you even bought, right? How many of the people would have been scammed, right? The number will be absolutely minimum, because you're going to know that you don't buy in the pre-sale, right? You buy after the pre-sale. So this book allows you to track up to 70 pre-sales. It's available on Amazon, right? And it has 2 pages to track each and every pre-sale. By the time you track your 10th pre-sale, right, you're going to be in the 1% who knows exactly when you make your money. For example, there are multiple schemes that we have covered. Dogecoin 20, we've covered Dogeverse, we're currently covering it. We covered Bitcoin ETF. This scam is concluded. And by the way, these scams actually take about 3 to 4 months from the launch day for them to actually be fully concluded, right? So launch day, for example, Slothana, right? From launch day of Slothana, count 4 months from that, right? The scam will be absolutely completed, right? Because in the first few weeks after launch, they will be playing around with the price, bringing it up, right? Trying to make the investors who sold feel bad, right? Using robots, like we know certain robots on Ethereum, right, that they use. On Solana, right, it's actually quite, the scams are actually quite new on Solana from the same scammers, because we know they are the same scammers, because look at these articles, these sponsored posts. Here they are promoting both Solana and Dogeverse, right? And they actually paid Crypto Potato for this article. There's nothing wrong with sponsoring anything, right? But we do know that the people behind Dogeverse are scammers. So if they are also promoting Sealana, it actually means that it's also the same scam from the same scammers, right? And they are the same guys who also did the BTC20 scam. The BTC20 scam is the one that actually exposed them a lot, because we did a lot of investigation here, and we also saw multiple other scams that they brought up after this one, right? So just head over to Amazon, grab yourself a copy of the Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook, right? Affiliate link in the description. The first page will allow you to log pertinent information about the pre-sale. There's a scam or legit evaluation that I really like. Doxed team, right? For example, you can check, is the team doxed, right? If it's not doxed, that's it. But if it is doxed, do they provide a LinkedIn, right? And if there's no LinkedIn, are they actually YouTube videos that actually show that these people are real, or they correlate to the people who are doxed, right? For example, there's a massive scam currently going on called Blockdeck, right? There is one YouTube video showing this guy promoting this token, promising 5,000x, 10,000x, right? And selling these mining machines. But it all looks just suspicious. So those are some of the things that you can record in your Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook, right? And there's also a notes section that you can just log pertinent information. And we also have a launch price tracking section. So once the project is launched, you start tracking the price. At this stage, you haven't even bought, or maybe you've bought, but you can track before you buy so that you understand how these things go, right? For example, you can see with Slothana, the minimum price point, right? The lowest price point of the pre-sale, according to the price of Solana, was 0.012. But currently, we are sitting at 2077, right? So this is some of the most important information to log. And if you do decide to invest, you can just jot down how much you have invested and your emotions at the time of investing or divesting, right? And then the second page, we have ego notes. This is where you just write pertinent information about the pre-sale. For example, is there vesting into this pre-sale? Some pre-sales these days are introducing vesting, right? And most of them are actually scammy, because they want to hold on to your tokens for over a year, right, in the name of vesting, so that by the time that year is concluded, a lot of investors would have already moved on, right? The scammers would have had a massive loot from those projects. And we also have the adoption tracking, right? Adoption tracking is very important. This actually tells you if the project is going to become the next Pepe, is it going to explode like Bonk, right? And this you do by just logging how many people are in X and in Telegram. That is also the other thing. For example, currently we see we have only 697 followers on X, and in Telegram I think it's around 900, around there. And this time they did launch a Telegram, unlike with Slothana, because with Slothana they made a massive error by not launching a Telegram, right? But in this, because they were sick and tired in projects like Scotty the AI, where the community just keeps on asking pertinent information, important information about the project, right? And they were sick and tired, right, of real investors asking real questions. And when they ask real questions, they were just kicking them out of the Telegram group. But in this case, they launched a Telegram, which is an announcement. So you can't actually comment. They just announce whatever they like, just like on Twitter, right? This is what they've actually decided to do. So this is some of the information that you can actually include in your Big Brain Crypto Ego logbook. Like I said, affiliate link in the description, right? So this one is a scam. We're going to follow it through just as we do the rest of the other scams that we see on the channel and see exactly how things end up. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.